You're welcome to my channel, Mindset Academy, where we want to solve the problem that is displayed on the screen. Now, if you look at the question carefully, it says that provided is a pictorial view of a plate. Sketch the following views in third angle projection. A. Front view. B. A top view. And close to it, it says consideration. Provide a title block and also sketch the projection symbol. Before the end of the video, I will show you how to achieve all these goals here. Now, the first thing you can notice in this diagram is that there is no given dimension. So we'll be using any dimension of our choice. Are we together now? So I'll be sketching it, right? It didn't really tell us freehand sketching, it was just sketch. So I'm using my free hand to sketch it out. So if you're talking about the front elevation, right, I would like to make it more professional. The first thing you're going to do, it said in third angle projection. So the first thing you'll be doing here is just draw your 4 cardinal points, right? You can use your free hand and whatever you want to do with that. So I'll use this, I'll draw this out. Then I am going to take this and I'll bring this up here. Right? And this is where they're meeting. So I'll draw a line that is 10 millimeter upward and 10 millimeter downward, right? So I'm starting from 11. So if I go to 12, it's 10 millimeter upward. If I come down to 10, it's 10 millimeter downward. So I'm going to draw a line across that point. Can you see that? Similarly, I'll do the same thing from that center point. I'm starting from 10. If I go to 11, 10 millimeter to the right. If I go back to 9, that is 10 millimeter backward, right, to the left. So I will just draw a line across it this way. So it says third angle projection. When you say third angle projection, meaning that you are starting with what? With the plan. But in this case here, I will start, this will be the plan, and this will be what? The front elevation. That means we want to draw in third angle projection. So when the front elevation is on the third quadrant or the fourth quadrant, we see it is third angle projection. So let's push that and see. So we'll start from, that means the plan will be here. Is that taken? So let us start from the plan and see what will happen. So since the dimension is not given, I'm going to take my total height here. As you can see, I'll take my total height here. Just reasonably, I will say that I will take it to be 60. So from 0 to 6 should be 60. That is the total height. Then I'll take my total length here to be, let's say, from here, and I'll take it to be 100. Let me take it to be 100. Can you see that? And I'm going to draw it upward. And I'm going to draw it so this will meet up with it. And this also will meet up with it. Right? Now, if you notice from the plan, we're drawing the plan now. The question says we start with the front elevation. But I want to start with the plan. Right? The front elevation will be here. Now, if you look at this frame, we're looking from the top. Now, if you look at the top, you realize that we have a circle at the center. So what I'll simply do is I'll get the center of this figure. So to get the center of the figure, depending on your measurement you're using, I'm going to draw an horizontal line, like drawing the diagonal from this end to this end. And similarly, I'll do the same thing too from this end to this end. So they are meeting here, meaning that this point here you see is the center of this figure. And I will now take my compass. Now we don't really know the diameter of that circle, but what I'll just simply do is I'll draw my center line across this point. From here, long, short, long, short, long. That is the center line. I'll come here also. I'll do the same thing here too. Long, short, long, short, long. Also another center line. So I want to see, look at the circle. I'll draw a circle at the center of that figure. So I want to give you a dimension so that if you are drawing yours, it will be easier for you. Although the question says sketch. So I will move this from here. I'll say, let's see, from 0. So you can use a radius of 20, right? It will help you out. So you take 20 millimeter from your meter rule and you place it here. Then you draw a circle. Can you see that? Then again, what you'll be doing here now will be, there's another circle inside, right? So if you use 20, the other one, then you take it in a little bit, maybe by 5 millimeter altogether. So once you do that, you draw another circle. Because if you look at it, there's another circle inside, right? Now the next thing that we have here is at the end of this circle of this figure here, you see that it is chamfered. Where my arrow is pointing is chamfered. So I can decide to say, okay, since it is chamfered, chamfered means they file the edge so it will not be sharp, it will be blunt. So what I'll just do simply is I can just take just 10 millimeter in both sides. Since it's very small, I can try to say, okay, 5 millimeter here. Also, I'll come here also. I'll do 5 millimeter here. I'll take it up to by 5 millimeter. Remember, I'm using my own dimension. Then here also 5 millimeter. Right here too, I'll do the same thing. I can just come here, see what I want to do. Just use your faint line first. You do this. You come here also, you do this. Come here too, you do this. And you come here too, you do this. See what I'm doing? Right? Now, where they meet, at this point here, you join. So this is the chamfered. So you thicken it. You come here too, you do the same thing too. From this end to this end, it's chamfered. Then you come here too, you do the same thing too. From this end to this end, it's chamfered. Then here too, from this end to this end, it's chamfered. Then I can now thicken everything that we have here. From this beginning, straight down to the end. From this beginning, straight down to the end. And from this beginning, straight down to the end. And from this beginning, straight down to the end. Can you see that? That is the edge you see. That is what? That is chamfered. Now there's something that I did not add, which I'm going to add now. You realize that, okay, we're still working with the plan. Now you realize that there is a circle at each end here. Are we together? So to get that circle, I will say we'll measure 50 millimeter in. So what I mean? So I've actually done that. Let me take it up. So I have measured from the end to this point is 10. From the end to this point is 10. Where this 10 and this 10 meet is the center. The same thing too. Here to here is 10. Here to here, and that's what I did there. So you now draw your circle. So depend on the radius of circle you want. I can use a radius of what? Of 10. Right? And it will be too big, so I'll use 5. So measure 5 on your meter rule in this way, from 0 to 5. Right? And you just place it here. And you draw a circle. You come here too. You draw another circle. You come here too. You draw another circle. You come here to you draw another circle. Hope you can see that. That is when you're looking it from the top. So you ensure that everything you're doing here should be what? Thickened. Should be thickened. That's what we have there. So after we've done that, if you still look from the top also, there's a true in, there's a space in between that where am I lighting here, right? So that means I can say that from the beginning to this point, I can say it is 20. From the beginning here to this point here, let's say it is 30, right? And from the beginning here, 0, 10, 20, 30, another word, 30. So I'll use my hidden line there, like this. Then I'll come here to like this. Are we together? So this is what we have. Yours can be closer and so on and so forth. So we are done with what? With the plan. Now we want to do the what? The front elevation. So what you simply do, you just take this down and you take that one down too. So we don't really know, and the sheet is very flat. So from here, that means you're looking at it from this side where the arrow is pointing. That is the front elevation, right? So we're looking at it from this side. So you're going to see this thickness here. And I say that thickness I'm seeing here, I'll call it to be what? 20. So I'll take my measurement from this side and I'll measure 20. From 0, I'll use 20. Better. Right? Then I'll just close it up this way. And here also is closed up too. Now if you recall, there's a chamfer here. So this end here is thickened. Here also is thickened. Now this side you'll be seeing here too, looking at it from this side, you see this side and this side. So you'll be seeing that inclined side as a straight line. That's why here will be straight. And also here also will be what will be straight. Are we together? Then here, this hidden line here will be somewhere around here. And to get an angle of what, let's use 45 degree. That will be better. So for me to get my 45 degree now, I can just take a distance of let's say 3 millimeter here. See what I want to do? Here and here in the same position, right? So if I place my instrument this way on my T-square, I'll just take this downward. And here also. Then I'm going to join this and this. Then I'll join from this end to this end. And from this end to this end. Then the entire distance here is closed. Are we together? So once you've done that, then remember that there's a circle in between here and it has a hole. So to show from this front elevation, we are going to represent that with hidden line. So this part here will be hidden. This part here also will be hidden, but let's see what will happen. Then the inner one here is this, right? And the inner one here is this. But it is not coming to the same position as the outer one. So it is somewhere around here. So since for me here is 20, I'll say the height of what? From the top here, I'll measure 5. From here downward, I'll measure 5. So let's do that. So if I start from 7, this is 5. Are we there? So that is where the hidden line will start from this point here. So that means here will be hidden, and here will also be what? Hidden. Then here is coming down, and here it is coming down. So it will be starting from here. Are we together? That means from here to here is the circle, and the other circle starts from inside here also. So we move forward, right? Now aside that, we have other circles too, which is this here, which will now be hidden line. Coming down, and here also hidden line. Coming down, and here too, hidden line. Coming down, and here also hidden line. Coming down. So that's the way I'm looking at it from the side that my arrow is pointing. These are all the things that you are going to be seeing. So this is the front elevation, and this is the plan. And the question says look for what? The front elevation and the top view. Top view, front elevation. And it says sketch, so you can use your free hand if it's permissible, or you can just do it the way I am doing it. Then it said we should provide a title block. Now for you to get a title block, click on this link at the top right corner of the screen here. But before you click on the link, don't forget to what? To like this video and also share with a friend. So click on this link at the top right corner here to take you to where you can learn how to draw a title block, right? And also to get to catch the projection symbol. If you look at the diagram here at the left hand side where my arrow is pointing, that is the projection symbol for what? For third angle projection. Is that okay now? So if you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.